Hi guys, Robbery46 here. Day 2 of testing got underway today for MotoGP in Sepang, and it was Jorge Lorenzo who set the benchmark time today, being the first and only rider to dip under the 2 minute mark of a 1:59.9, comparing that to last year's pole position time set by Marc Marquez of a 1:59.7. Both Rossi and Lorenzo were working on setups with the electronics and other components, trying to improve tyre life for the Yamahas. Um, Marc Marquez was working with two bikes and trying to get settings for both of them, whereas Danny Pedrosa was using three bikes. Marquez did narrow his selection down to two bikes, but Pedrosa's still working with three. Crutchley, he was working on rear stability on corner entry and eliminating chatter, also tweaking the weight distribution and engine braking of his bike. And Bautista has decided to disregard the 2015 frame for his Aprilia because he prefers the 2014 version, as he reckons that the 2015 version is too rigid. So on to the results then. It was Lorenzo with a 1:59.9 fastest lap. Andrea Dovizioso was hot on his heels with the Ducati with a 2 minutes flat .015, just 500ths of a second behind Lorenzo. Marc Marquez was third. He did have a light crash late on in the session, but was unhurt and his bike was fine. He did a 2 minutes flat .1, just a tenth behind Dovizioso and almost 2 tenths behind Lorenzo. Danny Pedrosa was fourth. He did 2 minutes flat .2, just a tenth behind Marquez and 2 tenths behind Lorenzo. Andrea Iannone, the other factory Ducati rider, did a 2 minutes zip flat .3, a tenth behind Pedrosa, 4 tenths behind Lorenzo. Valentino Rossi, 2 minutes flat .6. He was 2 tenths behind Andrea Iannone and 7 tenths behind Lorenzo. Polo Espargaro again had another crash today, but it was a light one, and he did get back on and carry on. He did a 2 minutes flat .9. He was 0.2 behind Rossi and 9 tenths behind Lorenzo. Cal Crutchlow, he moving up in 8th, he was 2 minutes 1.058, basically a tenth behind Espargaro and a second behind Lorenzo. Bradley Smith in the top 10 as well in 9th. He set a 2 minutes 1.098, so only 400ths of a second behind Cal and 1.1 seconds behind Lorenzo. In 10th was Alicia Espargaro on Suzuki. He did 2 minutes 1.3, 2 tenths behind Bradley and 1.3 from Lorenzo. Stefan Bradl was the quickest open bike with a 2 minutes 1.4, a tenth off of Alicia and 1.5 off of Lorenzo. Hector Barbera was next up in 12th at Aventia Racing Ducati. 2 minutes 1.6, so that's a tenth off of Stefan Bradl, 1.6 off of Lorenzo. Hiroshi Ayama for HRC Test Rider, 2 minutes 1.7, a tenth behind Hector and 1.8 off of Lorenzo. Scott Reddin in 14th, he is getting quicker, 2 minutes 1.8, just 700ths of a second off of Hiroshi Ayama, and again 1.8 off of Lorenzo. Maverick Vinales, he's getting quicker as well, 15th, 2 minutes 1.9. He was only 7 tenths behind Scott Reddin and 1.9 seconds off of Lorenzo. 16th was Danilo Petrucci for the Pramac Racing Ducati. 2 minutes 1.9, a hundredth, off of Maverick and 1.9 off of Lorenzo. Alvaro Bautista, he did a 2 minutes 2.1, putting him in 17th, which was 2 tenths off of Petrucci and 2.1 seconds off of Lorenzo. Michele Pirro was 18th, the other Pramac Racing Ducati, 2 minutes 2.1, 4 hundredths behind Bautista and 2.2 off of Lorenzo. Nicky Hayden was next up in 19th, 2 minutes 2.2, 2 hundredths behind Pirro and 2.2 behind Lorenzo. Carroll Abraham was in 20th, 2 minutes 2.5. That puts him 3 tenths behind Hayden and 2.6 behind Lorenzo. Next up was Loris Baz in 21st, 2 minutes 2.8, 2 tenths behind Abraham and 2.8 seconds off of Lorenzo. In 22nd place was Katsuyuki Nakasuga, the Yamaha test rider. He done a 2 minutes 2.9, 7 hundredths of a second behind Loris Baz and 2.9 off of Lorenzo. Jack Miller down in 23rd, done a 2 minutes 3.083, a tenth off of Nakasuga and 3.1 off of Lorenzo. Eugene Laverty for Drive M7 Aspar, 24th, 2 minutes 3.1, 4 hundredths of a second off of Miller and 3.1 off of Jorge Lorenzo. Alex DeAngelis on the Ioda, 25th. He done a 2 minutes 3.3. He was 2 tenths off of Laverty and 3.4 off of Lorenzo. 26th was Mike DeMeglio, the other Ventia Ducati. He done a 2 minutes 3.6, 2 tenths off of DeAngelis, 3.6 off of Lorenzo. 27th was Takumi Takahashi for HRC. 2 minutes 3.7, a tenth off of Mike DeMeglio and 3.8 off of Lorenzo. And in 28th was Marco Melandri for Aprilia. Done a 2 minutes 4.4, 7 tenths off of Takahashi and 4.5 seconds off Lorenzo. There was 2 riders who didn't go out today, one of them being Michael Laverty and the other one being the Suzuki test rider. But anyway guys, that's it from me. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to leave this video a like, subscribe to my channel, and I shall see you guys in the next video. See you!